Hello, this is the Saints man, small van driver on the CX. It is Wednesday night. I should be at my wife's cafe bike night, but we're a little bit further away. It is up at 7 at night, and this might give a clue where we are. I think Neil from Neptune Couriers will probably know where this is. Yes, we're in Edinburgh. So it's Wednesday. Got back off holiday. The last video I did was on a boat from Santander and to Portsmouth. That was on Sunday night. Monday we arrived home at about 11:30 Sunday night. Then we go to Monday. I got a job actually for Tuesday from a shipper that I use all the time. Really good shipper, good friend of ours, and he got me a job Tuesday morning, but he wanted it picking up Monday night. So there's some people on the beach below me, they're just up there. So I picked it up Monday afternoon, and it was, I thought I'd start back nice and slow. No, it was 4 drops the next day, ranging Cheltenham, Bristol, Cardiff and Exeter, which is fine. Normally it's brilliant. I love them sort of jobs because you're out for the day, you've got your money as well. You've got your money, but on this occasion I had to get home Tuesday and I had to be back in Northampton no later than 5:36. So although I got really good money for it, I couldn't get another job after it because I literally finished at 1 o'clock. I left the house at 6 o'clock in the morning and I was all done by 12:30 in Exeter, 4 drops, and I had my break, and by then it was going to be nearly 4 hours home. So it was straight back home because I had to be home because we'd arranged a meal with our good friends, which had been arranged for a long while, but COVID knackered it. So we arranged it and we said yep, we do it. So I drove home empty, which is something that's the first time I think I've done. I drove home probably best part of 200 miles, which is not good. I still had pretty good money actually, it weren't too bad. I did just over £200 on the day. It didn't work out great pence per mile, it was just under 50. In fact it was under 50 by, I can't remember now. But hey, it's a shipper I work for a lot, and he gives me a lot of work, and it's always good work, it's easy work, it's small stuff, dropped off. So that was yesterday. And also when I got back, on the way back, the shipper I work for said, are you interested tomorrow, Dave? I've got one. He says, but it's not a southwest, it's not a long one, it's just a Mansfield. And I went, yep, I can do that for you. It was 1 drop, and so I picked the load up on Monday night before I got home. It was 14 boxes, 1 drop, top end of Mansfield. Good money again. So I'd already got up the van, but it wasn't due in to 10 o'clock. He said you might get it in at 9:30. So I left the house today about 7:30, and I was done. Mansfield, it was 10 o'clock, but look, I'm glad I went early because where it was a massive distribution centre just the other side of Mansfield, and it was, sorry, the light's getting a bit funny now. And it was yeah, I got in at 9:30. They let me in at 20 to 10, and I was tipped for a distribution centre where you have to go to Bay. I mean, the transport office was Bay 25. I went in the transport office, you take all your paperwork, they tell you to go to a Bay, which was Bay 100. I got it tipped, they had to count it, back to 25 to get my paperwork once he'd confirmed it was all okay, which wasn't too long. I was out in half an hour, so it's good. And the object today was just to poodle around, stop in the Midlands, but where I was about 20 miles from anywhere. So I was 20 miles. Just walking by. Well, actually, the light's better that way. Yeah, I was about 20 miles from anywhere really. Mansfield ain't got a lot of work in it. But then a job popped up. Nothing popped up I was going to get, not at the price I was quoting. I quoted on about 4 jobs. I even quoted on one to Norwich, which I still wouldn't have got home, but I didn't get that either. But it was about 15 miles away. So, there's a train going across the bridge. Sort of. Ooh, so what about here? That's what the noise is. But anyway, so didn't get that job. But then a job come up from East Midlands Airport, which I was 32 mile away from, but I was right by the side of the motorway at Mansfield, literally right by the side of the motorway. So I was only 34 minutes away, and it was to Edinburgh. It was to the airport at Edinburgh. It was from. I've done work for. I've been to this place before. Picked up. It's a hangar, cargo hangar, and it's not too hard. And I quoted on it, and I got it. It was from a courier that I've worked for 2 or 3 times. They've always been good, and yeah, I got it. And he said it's only 2 packages, 1 package, and it's going to their depot in Edinburgh Airport. I quoted my money, and I got my money. It was 290 miles from where it was. That included me getting to there from Mansfield, so it's about 265. Yeah, and this is where I am. I'm in Edinburgh. I delivered that. About what time did I deliver that today? About 5:15, and that was me done. There's nothing out of Edinburgh at the moment. I'm obviously here for the night, parked for night. So the van's parked up really quiet lane. You can see the van. There's the van. There's my van, and this lane is just a little lane where park for nighters use, and there is no one around. I'll show you around. And there's a couple of tugboats, sort of, can't see them I think with the lights on. There they are. Just, oh look at that, about that up there. And there's a big boat down there, and there's the Forth Ferry Bridge and the Queen's Ferry Bridge over here. So yeah, that's where I've parked up for the night. So good money today. I've done 440 miles, and I've got 290 quid. So good money. The object now is to find a job tomorrow, south. If that doesn't work out, I don't mind coming up. I've been up to Scotland a few times. I haven't been up for a while, but I don't mind. And also, I'll stay up here tomorrow. If there's work just up here, I'll just do work up here, and I'll look for a job home either tomorrow afternoon or Friday. I'd rather come back tomorrow than Friday, but if that's how it happens, that's how it happens. But that's a Monday to Wednesday, small van on the CX. Like you're making money, it's all good. Speak soon. Oh, if you want to like and subscribe, that's great. I'm nearly up to 40 subscribers now, 39. Yeah, just click the button. All good. Just our jogger go by now. Look. Don't think it's going to be too noisy. But hey, people on the beach, they're collecting shells or something. I didn't know you could do that. A couple of paddle boarders and that's about it. But yeah, all good. Speak to you soon.